Hey, it's been a while. Where you been? Oh, life. Just started back at school and I'm working full time, so, you know. Oh, good. Started to think you died. No. Unfortunately, no. So, I wrote a letter to the president. Wait, what? That's right, I'm back. Sorry about the hiatus. Working full time and taking classes has taken up much of my free time, but I'm back for the time being. And you did hear that correctly. I recently sent a letter to President Joe Biden. There are a few reasons why I did this. First, I want to start a collection of presidential signatures, and second, seeing as this is a government of the people, I wanted to see firsthand how accessible he is. This video is going to serve as a guide as to how I did this, so come along on this journey with me. The first thing I did was look up the best way to get a hold of the president. On the White House's website, it gives basic instructions as to how to get a hold of him. They suggested sending an email, but since I'm looking for something more physical from him, I chose to keep my email off the letter in hopes they send a letter back. Next was the format of the letter. The format itself is a standard letter format. The website asks for the letter to be typed and have the return address on the letter itself. The letter contains my address, the date, his address, and that's really it. Now was the hard part, the contents of the letter. While there are many things I could ask the president, seeing as things are pretty heavy for him right now with the investigation of the classified documents that were found in his house, I thought it best to come at the letter with an apolitical, lighthearted view. I told him who I was, what I do, and why I was sending the letter. Mixed with a little bit of flattery and wishing him and his family well, my letter was finished and ready to send in the mail. So I sent it on January 20th, 2023. As of filming this video on January 23rd, 2023, I have yet to receive anything. Yes, it was only just picked up, but it wasn't mailed back to me, at least not yet. So I'm hopeful that it is at least on the way to Washington, D.C. I don't know if the president himself will actually respond to the letter, and I'm kind of expecting one of his secretaries to do so, but at least I tried. And a response in general would be pretty cool. I expect a response, if there will be one, to come within the week at best case scenario and month at worst. When I sent letters to my brother while he was in boot camp, which is roughly the same distance I am away from Paris Island to Washington, D.C., it generally took about 2 weeks to get a response from him, so my guesses are based on that information. This experiment is to test how reachable our leader is, and I would urge many of you to remember that this government is of the people. So if you have a concern or just wish to tell a government leader they have your support, then do so. Part of our role as citizens in the government is to keep a check on the leaders. The best way to do this is to get a hold of them directly. The least you can do is try to push your concerns or wishes through to them, and change may come. Or it may not. I'll keep you all updated if I get a response, and I will try not to take as long of a break this time.